The reason I decided to make such a garment, like a boiler suit, is not just, because I love to sew. It's actually something I need because I just built a house. Well, not by myself, I had it built. But because my budget is quite limited, there are a lot of things I need to do by myself. For example, install kitchen cabinets, paint wardrobes, paint furniture, restore antique furniture, make a fence for my house. So I needed to wear something that I wouldn't mind if it gets dirty, if it gets dust on it, if it gets paint, everything that's involved when you do restoration and creative work around the house. And I found this beautiful pattern at the Vintage Sewing Pattern Company. So I thought, okay, that's a great idea. I could make a boiler suit, 1950s style. I made two of them actually, the yellow you saw at the beginning, and a blue one, which I'll show you step by step how I made it.
I laid the pattern pieces on the floor, and I did not think there could be a tighter fit to the pattern pieces. Here the kitties are just enjoying being naughty, and Gizmo is just scratching his ears.
I'm starting by connecting the side seams and the shoulder seams at the bodice. And here is the collar that I have already prepared. These pieces were supposed to be on the fold, like a cut on the fold, but as you saw, I didn't have enough fabric, so I just had to connect them in the middle. And now I'm just using a chopstick to turn the corners out, and it works just perfect. And here is the collar. I have pinned it to the bodice, and I'm just gonna sew it. Here you see the pocket facing that I have basted in, and this is the inside part of the pocket because I didn't have enough fabric again, so I used a different one, but you don't really see that, and besides I used the same fabric to create the outside pockets, and this is the front inset and the rest of the pocket, and I will be sewing them all around. This is the actual outside pocket that I was talking to you about and that I used a different fabric for. The pattern says for just one back pocket, but I decided to put in two, and why not?
Leo?
And after this cute break, I'm showing you that I have pinned the inside leg seam and I'm about to sew it.
I stupidly forgot to film the whole process of connecting the bodice to the trousers because I was so caught up in the process of sewing, so I literally flipped my mind. And I just want to explain how I connected them and how I created this tunnel for the elastic and how I inserted the zipper.
I connected the bodice to the trousers but using a very long seam allowance. Not very long, like a little bit longer than the elastic I had, so I could create a tunnel. So as soon as I sewed that and created that seam allowance, I sewed it up to the top, like to the bodice, and then created the tunnel and inserted the elastic, and then I just inserted a zipper that kind of matches the color of the back pockets.
Also, I have already prepared the long sleeves, but I'm thinking, like seriously thinking of either cutting them short or not installing sleeves at all, because it's getting quite warm here. Spring is quite warm in Greece and we're very grateful for that. So yeah, I'm thinking that it will be getting quite hot in the house whilst working on various stuff, and then when it gets colder I could put the sleeves in. What do you think? I wish you could give me your opinion right now, but you can't. So yeah, we will all discover what I decide to do. I decided to keep the sleeves and just, make them shorter. Here I decided to make another change. Hello. So instead of creating a rolled hem, I decided to make another tunnel here and insert an elastic.
And I'm using a pin, the classical way to guide the elastic through the tunnel, and of course pushing it with my trusted chopstick. And there it is. I quite like this gathered hem. What do you think?
If you're interested in antique restorations, decorating, cottage style, vintage style, and all that, there will be a lot of that in my channel throughout the next few months. And you can watch this video next. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!